What's up? Welcome back to Obligatory Podcast with Kermit and Myke. Almost forgot where I'm at.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I zoned out there for a second.
You just spent like 30 seconds getting ready for this,
I
and
know.
now, as soon as it's not like there's anyone here. There's no pressure, dude. It's just you blank.
I blank. Hey, it's episode 38.
And in the old days, we would have just stopped and said, "Let's try again."
No.
But nope, this is what we're doing now.
This is what we're doing.
This is it.
Just go
So,
into it.
are you sure it's episode 38?
I'm pretty sure it's episode 38. Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. I'm 100% sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Obligatory Podcast with Kermit and Myke. My name's Myke. The guy
Kermit.
stuttering across from me, that's Kermit over there. And this is episode 38.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
Yay. And, it was interesting since we talked to you. It's been a little bit interesting. Our big boy over there, Kermit Gonzalez, did his very first feature weekend.
Thank you.
And that is more applause than you got all
Keep
weekend.
going. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Oh, thank you.
No, cut it off.
No, oh, sir. I love you, bro. Thank you.
We should have brought this soundtrack to the show.
I should have brought that to the show.
No, it was a fun weekend, right?
Yeah, no,
it was a good time. Boardwalk Bowl, Bonkers Comedy Club. It is a comedy club in a bowling alley where you time your punchlines in between pins dropping. And you did quite well, man. Friday night was a little bit, let's be honest, was a little bit of a feel out for you.
Yeah,
Get your
for
feet
sure.
wet,
I was
figure
stiff.
stuff out. You were stiff.
I was stiff. As
You were speeding through your jokes because you're like,
punchline.
I don't get it. I give you a guest spot. I can't get you off the fucking stage. But as soon as you're supposed to do time, you're like,
was-
okay, thank you, good night. I'm
was
like, I was
weird.
in the bathroom, man. I wasn't ready.
It was weird because the host,
Mm-hmm.
and then he brought up
Mark Gagnon
Mark
hosting
Gagnon
for
hosting, and then Bowie did a set,
us. We got Charlie Booney doing a guest
and
spot.
then
And
Joe did a set.
yeah, Joe Sensabella was there doing
So
a guest
then
spot.
in my head, I'm going, oh, wait. Like, it wasn't clicking with me. I was like, wait, I'm not used to going before the headliner. Like, I was always used to, like, being guest spot,
Right.
with Bonkers at least.
Sure.
And I was just like, all right, let's go. And I don't know, man. I just kind of, like, froze up there for a little bit. I was like,
But towards the end of the set, you were like
yeah.
getting into
I was
it.
getting
You
into
loosened
it.
up.
I
You were
loosened
getting
up,
into your
but
own body.
Yeah, no, just, but second night, I think it went better.
Yeah, second night, I thought you
Second
did
night
great.
went better, yeah.
You did great. You slowed it down. Yeah.
You were coaching me. I saw the hand gestures. You're like, slow.
But did it work?
It worked.
Okay.
I need that. I need
all
a
right.
coach like.
Yeah, and don't feel bad. I've done that to everybody I've taken on the road with. It's just things you don't notice being on stage, but singing the audience, it's quite apparent. Plus, you kind of had, that room. I've done that room. I was the original house MC when they opened the Boardwalk Bowl. I was hosting for Bonkers, and this is back in 2009. I was the house MC there. And this weekend was the first time that I've seen such an older audience.
Dude, it was super older. Audience.
Yeah, it was like more like doing a country club or retirement home for both Friday and Saturday. And the Boardwalk Bowl over in East Orlando is always known for its more, I want to say, I guess, diverse audience.
Right.
You get more of a
It
mix.
was a more Hispanic area.
Yeah, you definitely get more Latino fans out there, which usually works greatly into someone like your set who has so much about your family and being Hispanic. And no,
At this
none
time.
of those people showed up this week. And the one who, I'm sorry, I take that back. The one or two who didn't care for your jokes about being Hispanic.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
Dude, that one table on the far left, I looked right into their eyes and it threw me off.
Yeah.
I was like, that older couple was just like, no,
No,
I don't like
we
these
will not
jokes.
let you stand up there. And I think you brought up a good point because the host had gone up, very wealthy looking white person, right? I think he even does a joke about looking
He's
like
definitely white privilege.
he looks like he could be a Republican candidate's son or something like
Right.
that. And he did a couple of jokes that had some racial connotations to it, and you felt like the audience kind of tightened up on him.
Yeah, they were like, no.
And I think you had pointed out that by the time you got up there and started doing your talking about yourself being Latino, they're like, no, we're not going to laugh at ourselves in front of that guy, Like if it was just you up there opening up, they'd be like, oh yeah, he's one of us. But now that there were quote unquote those white people.
Yeah, no,
around
they
him.
were not feeling it. And then a couple other comedians, man, they had a rough start on Saturday.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Yeah, Saturday was a rough night for most people.
Well, it's funny because like one of the comedians like, where my 90s babies at? Where my 80s? Where my 70s? And as he kept going lower, the crowd kept getting higher. So when he hit 60s, the crowd was like, yeah.
That's us. We're here.
Yeah, he's like, all right, so who knows Lil Wayne? I was like, what?
Right. And that's the thing. It's like when you're polling the audience like that, you know, where's my whatever? Where's my whatever? But then you know the audience that you wrote that joke for isn't there, but you didn't have a backup plan.
You didn't have a backup plan.
I'm going to do this joke. That's why I tell people, I'm like, just do the joke. Don't get into the, unless you're trying to pull in a specific table or something like that. You're going to do that joke about marriage. Just do the joke. You've never seen a comedian go, how many guys here are married? Nobody? Well, never mind. I'm not going to do that bit then. You know what you want to talk about. Go up there and talk about it.
Yeah. But overall, though, that was one. I mean, again, it's not like I have not done Boardwalk Bowl before.
Right.
At least hosting-wise.
You've done it as a host. You've done it as a guest spot.
Yeah. So it was just different. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's like, even at the Improv, you know, when you open up for a headliner, it was just kind of, I never did a feature. So for me to be like, you got to do 20. And I'm like, oh, that kind of shot in my head.
Sure.
And I'm looking at the clock like, which you caught me like multiple times looking at the clock like, oh God, I'm still only at 10. All right, here we go. Oh God, 15 only. Why did that joke end so quick? Like,
But it's like I told you when I offered you the spots, don't worry about, you know, doing that full 25 right out of the gate. Because you don't get a chance to learn how to feature until you're actually featuring. Because where else? You can't go to open mic and put 20 minutes together.
Right.
Because they're like, that's your 5 minutes. That's your 5 minutes. And a lot of people are under the misconception, oh, I got 4 different 5-minute open mic sets that kill. And when they try to just put all 5 of those together,
they don't blend.
No, unless you're like one of those one-liner comics where everything's interchangeable and you're not relying. But if you're more of the storytelling guy and everything, then yeah, you got to figure out what goes where and what works with what. Right. And that's why anyone I take on the road to feature for me, I'm never like, hey man, you need to do your 25, because I know it's just a few short months from, man, he didn't even last 17 minutes tonight, to holy shit, he's been up there 36. Is he going to get off the fucking stage? Right. It's like, I'd rather have the comics. I'd rather have my openers who are still a little bit like, oh, I didn't, you know, couldn't make it, rather than, oh my God, dude, I don't even have to go up tonight. This guy's going to do the whole 90 by himself. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, but it was good to see you getting comfortable and stretch yourself out. And I think, you know, it would have been an issue if you went up Friday, did that amount of time, and it didn't go, you know, great. And then if you got up Saturday and it got worse.
Oh,
but instead, you know, you took the stuff you learned from Friday, what worked, what went well, where, and you found the material that, okay, this is consistent. And that's what you want to, you know, like I said, I got jokes I love, but they either crush or they get nothing.
Right.
They're never middle of the road. And that's always a dangerous one to put as your closer, because it's like some nights that means you're going to be walking off to silence.
Right.
You know, so I always, the jokes I close with are jokes that, like, they might not get the biggest laugh every time. They still get bigger laughs than most of the stuff in my set. But at the same time, I know consistently it, you know, it's going to hit. It might not get the biggest laugh I want, but it's definitely going to get a laugh, rather than those jokes that are like my favorites that, well, I liked it.
Right. Know? Yeah.
And let's face it, the job is making people laugh. So, you know, but at the same time, some nights, if that closer doesn't work, you just go, all right, you like the rest of the show? We're good. That's my time. Buy some merch. See ya.
Yeah, no kidding. And then we had a show Sunday at the Improv too. Well, we didn't have a show, but you were on the show.
You were on the
Saints?
Yeah, no, Ken Miller
was Ken Miller's show. Yeah.
10 plus 10.
Ken plus 10.
Orlando Improv, the 7th installment, and Ken was stuck up in Springfield, Illinois. So his flight was delayed, so he asked me to step in and host it, and that was a packed house. That was a full room.
Dude, that was a packed Sunday.
And I got to tell you, man, coming from Friday and Saturday at Boardwalk, where I had great sets both nights, had so much fun, dude, I went up to host that show, and I'm like, well, this is shit. And part of it was the Improv, they got a schedule to keep, you know? And I think when I went up to host, it was only half full, that room. There were still people coming in.
Yeah.
And there were still servers taking orders. And I went up there, and after having great shows Friday and Saturday at the Improv, I walked off that stage from hosting going, man, I hate myself.
Why? Oh, because you didn't do...
didn't do, after headline 2 nights in a row and having people come up, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then hosting a show when people are like sitting right down in front going, so can I get that without the fries?
Yeah, everyone's orders.
What I would like is I want the sirloin, but I don't want the fries. So can I get an extra piece of sirloin is what I'm saying. Can I? What are the substitutions? And I don't know what's going on, man. Some comedy clubs have great servers who, go over and they're like, hey, how's everything going?
Dude, they're so loud.
This new batch of servers at the Improv.
I thought that was me because I was looking like, yo, why is she talking so loud? I listen to every order.
Yeah, and it wasn't just during my set. It's like quite a few times. I get it. They hired a bunch of new servers. But for those of you who are in the hospitality industry, I waited tables bartending for like 13, 14, 15 years. There is a huge difference between waiting tables in a restaurant or bartending in a restaurant and bartending or waiting tables at a comedy club.
Yeah, because it's not like there's music playing or you got to yell over people talking. Mm-hmm. Everyone's quiet except for the comedian. Well, why are you screaming?
There's that. Plus, the whole way you get sat in a comedy club is your section gets filled up 40, 50 people at a time. So, like, I used to work restaurants where people would complain if they got triple sat, meaning, the hostess put down 3 tables back to back. Oh, I didn't even get my drink order from table 37 yet. Yeah, try that with 50 people, and it's all 2 tops, all individual checks. And also, you got to keep in mind there's a show going on, so you want to keep your voice low and take care of people.
Right.
But these people straight up, all right, anyone else over here need anything right now?
Dude, they're it's like, so loud.
So loud. And you can tell that. I mean, there's great servers over at the Improv. There's some people that have been there for years, but some of the newer people are.
No, they're new ones. Yeah. I was like, all right.
So, but I mean, that's a small thing. That's just one of those things when your set's already not going well, it just stands out even more and starts popping your head. It's hard enough keeping the audience's attention and keeping them. Some nights when it's rowdy and they're still seating the room and people are being loud and everything else. But you have to deal with that, their audience. But when you see someone who's supposed to be on your team, like a server or something, adding to all that, you're like, really, dude? Fucking really, man? So, but I mean, the funny thing, it's like I told a friend of mine, I'm like, dude, I went up, I did 12 minutes up front, and I wasn't 100% happy with it. I didn't bomb.
No, you didn't bomb that.
No, I got laughs and everything was fine. I didn't bomb. I did fine. I introduced other people. But I was having more fun in between the comics. Like just
because you had to punch up some comedians that.
Well, that's part of hosting, dude. When a set falls flat, it's part of the host to bring it back.
There's a couple fall flats.
There were.
There's some couple tears in the green room.
Yep.
We're not gonna say names.
Just the way we like it.
Yes,
that means you care enough to cry. Right?
It's always good. Like, what's the matter? I didn't do well.
No, but
you did good 4 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was a good show. They turned it into a competition at last minute where
that's what screwed everybody's head up.
Yeah,
because they're like, oh, I didn't know it was a competition. Like,
It doesn't change your set though, and anyone who said they didn't know it was a competition is a goddamn liar.
They were
because
all saying
we're all in the chat room. We're all in that, when you put together a show, you open up that messenger page on Facebook so you can all share information. And like for days it was up there. And then right before the show it was also up there. So whatever. If someone said they didn't know it was competition, that was their way of saying like, oh man, I would have done
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
What were you going to do?
I would have did better, man, if I knew it was a competition.
Ken told you, this is my Ken plus 10. Don't do new stuff. I want you to do your best of your best material. So if he already told you, come do your best material, and then you found out it was competition, what were you going to change up in that material?
I was just trying out a new joke.
Yeah, whatever. Excuses. Excuses are like assholes.
I was like, no, I'm not doing one new joke on this show. I'm doing all my originals, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was still a fun night. Got to hang out with everybody. And, man.
You got a couple shows coming up again this week, don't you? Because we had a show Wednesday, and it got canceled. And then, do you have anything this Saturday?
Yeah. Friday, I'm at the Firehouse Cultural Center in Ruskin, Florida. Firehouse Cultural Center. It's cool. It's an actual old firehouse that got turned into a theater. I've done it once before.
That was a bad firehouse.
No, I think they built one of those newer high-tech ones. And this is like, but you pull up and you're like, I think last time I was there was with Dean Napolitano, and both of us were like, this can't be the right place, but it literally is a firehouse. And then, so I'm there this Friday with, coincidentally, Ken Miller. So we're
That's
doing
not the Full Sail thing, is it?
No. That's a panel on Friday morning.
Oh, okay.
Ken and I and James John are doing some panel over at Full Sail University. They got a little talk show over there, and they bring people in from various walks of entertainment life, and I guess they want to talk to comedians. So we're going in this week.
Things what not to do.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of feel like why am I going to a university to tell you how miserable my life is so you stay in school and pay off that student loan, you know? But then Saturday I'm out at, I can't wait to do this. This is our friend Miguel Colon from Monsters in the Morning over at 104.1 and Real Laughs. He's been opening up a couple of little rooms. Like he's got this room called Kiwis up in Altamont, I believe. I did that a couple of months ago. That was a fun time. This one is called Natty's Southern Seafood Boil in downtown Kissimmee.
Oh boy, you're gonna have fish fry, boy.
I can't wait. So I'm there Saturday night.
Some crawdads.
And I think Kevin White's on that show with me and Charlie Bowie.
Oh, that's some good old boy comedians right there.
They're gonna love Charlie Bowie.
They're gonna love you.
They're gonna love some Charlie Bowie.
You some white meat.
So yeah, that's it. Keeping it pretty simple. And yeah, man, I've been stressed because
Go on.
Yeah, every year for Halloween, it's a big deal.
I knew you were gonna eat shit for this one.
Oh man, it's huge.
You jackass! I told you not to do this.
My boys love Halloween.
Yeah.
They love it,
which is fine.
And every year we go out of our way to make sure their costumes are on point.
Yeah, you go above and beyond. You're the cosplay dad.
Yeah,
at MegaCon. Like the kid looks amazing and the dad looks like garbage. And he's like walking around.
Pretty much. And I think it comes from a long history of my parents never bought me costumes.
Okay.
Everything was made from what we could find around the house.
Which is cool.
Which is cool, I guess, but it's also points out that you're poor as fuck. So like I'll send you the picture to put, and we always talk about putting stuff on our Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah.
But I'll send you the picture of my mom's Spider-Man costume she made for me when I was 6 years old, and the costume I had my kid rocking when he was like 5 years old.
Oh, you did a comparison photo?
Oh, yeah.
Like a side by side?
Dude, I look like if you showed my photo as a black and white photo, it looked like I was doing blackface.
Wait, you got your face painted as Spider-Man?
She put on a red wool hat. Yeah, I didn't have a mask. I had a red wool hat.
Okay.
And she folded up kind of like the Gordon's fisherman cap you wear out at sea. And then she face painted the bottom part and put white around my eyes. And I'm not even sure I have webbing, to tell you the truth.
You're like dead presidents.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it was like a red sweatshirt that I think she had not even puff paint, but like Sharpied on some lines. I was like, that when Spidey first becomes Spidey and made his own costume?
Yeah.
It was like that, but worse.
But was the paint at least red?
Well, yeah, but I think if you look at the photos...
But it's a black and white photo.
If you turn this photo black and white...
You were doing blackface.
It would, like if I ran for politics, my opponent would take this photo, put a black and white filter on it, and be like, is this the kind of guy you want out there just doing this vaudeville old blackface routine, making fun of his constituents?
I was 5. Whatever.
I was 5. Oh, even worse. But I'd like to say that would matter. But I mean, look who we have now. We got an orange face guy, and no one gives a fuck.
And no one gives a shit.
Yeah, but so I'll put that picture up though.
Okay.
But back to this year, my boys pick something, and then they always change their minds last minute. So like, my oldest has gone through, like, he wanted to be Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Then he wanted to be Nightcrawler from X-Men, which was going to be a pain in the half. Then he wanted to be Ben 10, but not just Ben 10, one of the specific aliens that Ben 10 does.
It
that
can't just be a regular
was going to be a
watch.
ridiculous, like, which he has that costume, by the way. He has Ben 10. So then we were looking at things, and the new Bumblebee movie's coming out.
Right.
Transformers Bumblebee. So they were like, oh, I want to see that. I took him, we went to Universal a couple of weeks ago, and he went on the Transformers ride for the first time. So he's got on this Transformer kick now. Like, he's always he met Bumblebee and Optimus Prime at Universal, but he never went on the ride till this last time.
Right.
And now he's just on his Transformer type kick. So he sees this Bumblebee costume, and I'm like, okay, well, let's Google Bumblebee costumes. And one of the things that came up was a video. Have you seen this video? A video of a dad who made transformable costumes for his kids.
Oh, and the kids bend down, like they crouch.
When they
like
crouch
a turtle,
down,
and
it just
drives. Yeah.
Well, there's one that drives. There's like basically some dude took the wheels off one of those Power Wheel Jeeps, those little kid Jeeps,
Okay.
and strapped it to his arm and battery pack on his back. So he's dressed like Bumblebee, and he actually can like turn into something that looks like a Jeep and fold up. But this isn't the ones that drive. This is just stationary. But when they crouch down, all the pieces fold in and everything's hinged perfectly, so they become a car. And then when they stand back up,
and you showed your kids this video.
The kids saw this video,
and now your daddy has to make.
And what do you guess they want to be?
Freaking car transformer.
Oh
man.
My gosh, dude!
Thank God you didn't show them Starscream where they turn into a fighter jet.
This guy has that too. This guy. If you want to check out these videos, go to on YouTube. It's Transformer Kids, all one word, Transformer Kids. And I will tell you this: this guy. If you watch the video, he's like he takes these to all the cons, like MegaCon, Comic-Con, stuff like that. And he takes his kids, and he tells this great story in the beginning about, he's like, well, this is how I came about doing this. He's like, I totally fucked up one year.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. He's like, I waited too long to go Halloween shopping. By the time I took the kids to Walmart, it looked like a disaster area. There were only a few whole costumes left, and one of them was Thomas the Tank Engine, and it was basically like a hat and a bib. You got it?
No. I was just looking around.
Transformer Kids, one word.
Well, that video doesn't work, so
yeah. Go up there, Transformer Kids, one word.
An error. Something happened with YouTube. Great.
You broke it. You happy now?
Yeah, screw it.
Is it because? Oh, that's the one right there too.
This one?
Yeah, I think no, that might not be it.
I don't know what the hell's going on with my internet. All right, well, never mind.
We'll look it up later.
Yeah.
But yeah. So both the kids want to be these transforming things, and I went. That's them.
That's them.
You got sound going or no?
No, I could turn on sound. Oh, he has a Starscream too.
Yeah.
And Optimus.
Yep.
And Bumblebee.
And this is just one video. He's got a bunch more.
Holy crap. And you have to make this crap?
Yeah. But watch, it's a little bit more than just cardboard boxes cut up.
Dude, those are not cardboard. That's like...
No, that is cardboard.
That's cardboard?
Yeah, he's got some foam on the side of one, but it's all done with cardboard. Optimus is like all cardboard.
Oh, Jesus.
Doesn't it look pretty cool?
And they actually transform into a jet.
Oh, my gosh. Doesn't it look good, though?
And now the other kids transform into Optimus into the semi-truck.
Uh-huh.
And Bumblebee
This is the one. Check out this one. This is so cool.
He sits down, kneels, and the hood closes on his head. Dude, you don't...
Isn't that badass?
It's badass, but you don't know how to do that.
Nope.
It's going to be so shitty when you make it.
Yep.
I can't wait to see the photos. And, dude, you should videotape your kid's disappointment face when daddy comes. Like, I look nothing like this, Dad.
Yeah. But, it's amazing because before I found, like, I saw that video, and I think I left here last week, maybe.
We talked about it briefly, but I don't think you were trying to get out of it.
So what I did is I went home, and I took I had scrapped just like small pieces of cardboard from little boxes.
Okay.
We're talking like gift boxes or shoebox size stuff. And I took my kid has a Thanos action figure, and I just started doing the thing in small scale. Like, how do I cut up this box?
Jeez.
And I did. Like, through the course of the night, I was able to make like a little convertible thing for him, and he carried that thing around. My youngest one carried that figure with the box on it around the whole next day with the little box thing I made for his action figure, and they were just so set on me doing this. So that specific guy actually posted videos on how he made his Bumblebee costume. 4 separate 1-hour videos on constructing that costume, and that's not real time. It's all time-lapse stuff.
Ew.
And I'm like, dude, it's like less than 2 weeks to Halloween, man.
So how are you going to get out of this?
Got a bag packed in the car. Got an airline ticket.
Are you serious? You booked a gig?
No. I do have a gig. I fly out. Halloween's the 31st. I fly out to Springfield, Illinois the very next day. But so here was my plan. I went out, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the step by step. The first step was making the frame for like the kid's backpack, which holds the unit or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'll go buy the stuff I need for this step, and I'll get home and I'll put that step together, and then we'll move on to the next step. And a step that should have taken me like 45 minutes, after 3.5 hours, I had to tear it all apart because it wasn't working, because it involves angles and math. So it's like, dude, if I wanted to do angles, I would have finished college. You know, like if I knew anything about math. So then I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and if you watch the videos, those kids are wearing like sweatshirts and sweatpants underneath.
Okay.
So they put a lot of time into transforming, but they don't have anything into their actual costume underneath. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy the Bumblebee bodysuit. Bumbleweed. I'm going to go buy the Bumblebee bodysuit costumes. And that way, at least when they transform, they'll have a cool costume underneath. I got those costumes. I bought them last night. I hung them up on their bed so they were there when they woke up this morning. These kids haven't taken these bodysuits off all day. And the best part about it is one of them said, I don't need any more. This is perfect the way it is.
Oh, done.
So I was like, oh, really? Because, I didn't get this, but Bumblebee also, there's two weapons. He has a blaster and he has like a sword, like a laser sword. I'm like, I didn't get those weapons because they wouldn't work for when you guys were transforming. But if you don't want to transform, I'd be glad to go get those weapons. And he's like, yeah, weapons.
Perfect.
So then the oldest one was the only one I had to get on board.
He's like, nah, you're making me
He's
this
like,
car.
yeah, that's fine. I want to transform. And I'm like, okay, buddy, look, here's the deal. I want you to transform too. I'm like, but this might take a little bit longer than Halloween. I'm like, so how about this? How about I get you the sword and saber or the sword and blaster?
Right.
And we keep working on this because I still want to build it. It looks amazing.
You're still gun-ho about this, huh?
I want to build it, but I pitched them that we wear them to MegaCon.
So you have a whole, at least maybe what?
What's MegaCon in May?
May, April, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got time.
I got time. And I think, because here's the thing, I think I can build it. And like I said, if you want to check this out, check out Transformer Kids, all one word, on YouTube. Put in Bumblebee if you want. I think I can build it, but I think it's something that's going to take me, like the first one's not going to be something you keep, So, but you want to help me?
No.
Maybe I can get Sanchez to paint them. Does Sanchez do any painting?
Oh my gosh, Sanchez would not do it.
Sanchez, help my kids out, you lazy fuck.
Help me be a good dad.
Sanchez, stop drawing caricatures of comedians who are never going to write you back. Oh, I guess now would be a time. Steve Sanchez, who does a ton of stuff for us, great artist. Check him out. What is his Instagram? Sanchez
Sketch art of Sanchez.
Sketch art of Sanchez. Check him out. You got time to be drawing me with like boobs. You got time to be helping my kids, Sanchez.
They're gonna transform. Oh, don't show the kids that you can put sounds into their costume either.
What are you watching?
This is sounds of Transformers. Don't let the kids know that they can add sounds to the actual transforming. There's like a dad that's adding sounds as they transforms.
Oh, really? They make their own sounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to sketch art of Sanchez. Check out his drawings and stuff. He's been drawing all these caricatures of comedians, and he's had a couple hit him back and show him some love for it.
Well, Eric Griffin is the main one that hit him back.
Yeah, Eric Griffin, of course, from I'm Dying Up Here.
Yeah.
And he was on that, what was that show? The
Workaholics.
Workaholics, right.
Yeah. And then he drew Joe Rogan. He drew Theo.
Mm-hmm.
He drew
Preacher Lawson.
Preacher
didn't look like Preacher, though.
I think
you disagree with that?
Yes and no. I think it looked like him. I think
it looked like Bill Cosby after the first 90 days. Somebody stole my pudding.
I think his face is a little bit too long.
Yeah, I think he looks more like Justin Lawson.
It's supposed to be cartoony.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be cartoony enough where you can still look at it and go like Eddie Griffin looked like Eddie Griffin. Theo Von, you could tell was Theo Von.
Bobby Lee looked like Bobby Lee too. He did Bobby Lee.
Oh, that's pretty generic.
It's funny because he was drawing Bobby Lee, and I was like, dude, how do you draw that? Because his eyes are so chinky.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, how do you not draw this without looking racist? He's like, I can't. It's automatic. Like just like two slits. It's like there, Bobby Lee.
It's gotta happen.
They drew you, of course. He's drawn me multiple times.
Yeah, but he's drawn me like as a dehydrated on a diet guy.
I think it looks just like you.
I think you're way off.
What are you
base.
talking about?
I don't think you're even close.
It looks just like you.
Not a chance.
Let me pull this up. It looks just like you.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
Oh, it's the lips?
No.
There it is.
Hey, look, he drew.
Look at that.
No, that's like
you.
That's like me if I hadn't ate in like a year.
You.
No, dude.
He
drew that while I was talking about some potato diet, and he even said that's Myke on the potato diet. That's potato Myke.
Dude, the hair's perfect.
No.
The eyes, the beard.
No.
The bottom lip.
No. No. It's great work. I'm just saying. No.
All right. I think it looks like you.
I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I think every picture he draws of you looks taller than you really are.
That's a fact. I can't argue that one.
He's like, well, I gotta draw him so he can be in the same picture as everybody else. Yeah. So that's where I stand on Halloween costumes right now, man.
You're screwed.
Bumblebee. No, what do you mean? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine.
Well, yeah,
I stopped before I came to your place tonight. I stopped and I picked up the laser sword and the blaster, and I think I am good to go.
It's just like the roast that we did for Batman. Like half you guys actually, half you guys actually build your costume, and I'm like, man, I'm just gonna buy it. Like I can't. I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah, but you bought yours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
did too. Aquaman.
Did you?
Aquaman.
Oh, I thought that was like kind of like scrap little here and there. Like
no, I bought the costume. I made the trident.
Right. See, I wouldn't even do that.
And then Joker, I think I pieced it all together. I got like a purple suit, but
right.
I mean that's easy.
I guess.
Yeah.
I see. I'm still like, I'm just gonna buy the costume. I don't got time for this.
Oh, speaking of roasts, on the way over here, Ken Miller messaged me. He's like, "Hey man, you want to do a roast of Frankenstein at the other bar on October 29th?" And you know how long? Like we had
a little bit.
We had a month to do the Black Panther roast, and I was still upset because we were rushing it.
Yeah, you were. For other reasons.
Yeah. So for like 2 weeks to throw together a roast of something, but like just playing around with him, I messaged back. I'm like, "You want to be Blackula?" He's like, "Yep." I'm like, well, now we got to make this happen because I will plan a whole night just to see Ken Miller up there as Blackula.
Yeah. Do you have a good Dracula voice?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Like, I want to suck your blood. That's all I got. What you got?
I think mine sounds more like an old man battling the winter.
Let's hear it.
Like I gotta tap into. I need some music.
I didn't need no music. I just cold start.
I don't got no cold start. I need like some Dracula scary movie.
You know, ever since I started letting you use the laptops and the iPads for one or two sound things, now you're just over here like fucking Michael Winslow. Just like, I got a sound effect for everything. I don't need a sound effect every time you say yes.
I need a sound. Let's see. Oh. There we go. That was not what I was looking for.
Is this Latin Halloween?
There we go. Dracula vampiro.
You sound like you're selling pizza in Brooklyn.
Hey, I'm Dracula from the Bronx, baby.
That's probably the worst thing I've heard all day.
Oh, no, not yet. We can go Asian.
No,
Asian Dracula.
No. We've already lost our one Asian listener because of you. Don't do it. Don't do it. You son of a bitch.
It was a dark, stormy night.
No. Oh, I think I lost a lot of money. Well, actually, let's find out. Can you go to eBay right now?
eBay?
Yeah, go to eBay. Put in FUNKO POP.
Oh, you trying to sell those things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're worth exactly how much you bought them. $10.
I doubt it. FUNKO POP. Niffler. Niffler.
Oh, whoops. Okay, I jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Niffler.
10-inch. Just put 10.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
You'll find out.
I bet.
10-inch.
10-inch. Dick.
Target exclusive. Yeah, Kevin White and I were in North Carolina, South Carolina doing gigs my birthday weekend, October 4th and 5th. And it also happened to be a release date for...
$44.99.
Huh. Is that all of them? Is that it? Let me see.
$40. Damn, $38 or $68.
All right.
What the hell's a Niffler?
That's what I'm looking. It's a character from the that first movie, Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, that's the guy that stole the coins.
Yeah. So the second one is. Let me see. Yeah, that's the guy. The
That's
second
a
one
cool
is
punk.
called what? The Crimes of What's that called? Say on the box. Scroll up. The Crimes of Grindelwald.
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
So Kevin and I were up there
You muggle.
when Target released a whole bunch of Target exclusive characters, and I got caught up. I went in there for one thing, but it was like Black Friday, dude. There were people like we went there, be there when they open, figure okay, we'll get this release, and there were people lined up, and I was like, holy shit, that can't all. Sure enough, all these collectors line up. Go in there, and the Target manager's like, okay, guys, we're going to let you in.
What the fuck?
You're going to stay in this single file. You're each allowed to get 3 Funko Pops and no repeats, just individual. So I'm like, all of a sudden, I just went there for one thing, and all of a sudden I'm in this, I'm going to get everything I can. And we went in there. I went in there for one thing and ended up with like 7 things. And one of those was I paid $30 for that friggin' Niffler.
Look, it's $11.99 right here.
That's not him. That's a different one.
It's the same freaking.
No, that's a different one.
Cheap.
Nope, that's a different one. There's a smaller one.
All right.
Yeah, trust me. So I got, while we're here, throw in Loki Venomized Funko Pop. No. See how that's doing. Because I didn't know what to buy, so I just started ordering what the people in front of me had ordered. And now.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Oh, what's he going for?
$23, $25.
Oh, cool. I paid $9.99. I got 2 of them.
I'll buy one off of you.
No, too late. You were just making fun of me.
I'll buy it for $9.99.
Yeah. Cool.
There's a funny story about this. So when Star Wars came out, what was the second one? Whatever one with General Grievous.
Yeah.
So me and Sanchez, this is 100% true, and Sanchez is probably yelling. So Sanchez bullied another kid in Target to drop a Star Wars figure for he can buy it. So we went and started. We were kind of like caught up on buying Star Wars toys for collectibles, and I think it was a Grievous or it was a Vader, and it was the last one, and a kid grabbed it.
Like we're talking 9, 10 years old.
Yeah, the kid was like 9, 10 years old, and Sanchez like in his 30s.
Yeah.
And Sanchez is like, man, do you really want that Vader? Come on, he sucks, man. You don't want. He doesn't really fight.
Where was this kid's parents?
I don't know. There were no one around. And Sanchez hustled the kid to put it back and pick up like a Luke Skywalker or something.
That there were 30 of.
Like 100 of them. And Sanchez's like, I got it. I was like, you hustled the kid.
How much is that one now?
Oh, like $5.
Yeah, that's garbage. The thing, man. That's the thing. Like the Star Wars from when we were kids are actually worth some money. But then when they came out with all these movies and everything, they put out too many. Plus, there's a whole organization of collectors now. So, like even one of the things I bought, I went home on eBay that day, and it seemed like okay, Target was only releasing 6 of these per Target store.
But they always do that because like I collect them and like I open the box, throw the box away. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they were only releasing 6 of these per store. So you would think, oh man, I gotta get, and you go on eBay and you find out everybody did the same thing you did. They just bought them simply hoping to sell them to someone else
to make some profit.
Like nobody there on that line that day was one of those people who actually cared about owning these things.
No,
it was, can I flip this?
Can you flip it? Yeah, that's all they do.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
So I got a carload of shit I need to flip. I haven't even brought in the house or let the kids see it because if the kids see it, they think it's theirs and we own it.
You should just start selling them after your sets on the shows.
In my defense, I'm already too busy selling my own merch.
You got Fire Wallets and Wire Watches.
Funko Pop.
And you got Funko Pops.
Yeah, there used to be a comedian who'd be like, so I got this CD after the show. It's not mine. I didn't record it. I'm just trying to get rid of some crap from my garage. This is Wham! 1985. So, man, you been keeping your eye on the news this week?
The only important news.
What's that?
That freaking Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson broke up.
Oh, man, I meant to call you. How are you doing?
I'm not doing well.
Really?
I really wanted that to work.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't make it.
Because he gave every ugly comedian hope.
Really?
He's a junky looking dude.
I don't like Ariana Grande at all.
Not
one bit. You ever see the video where she goes off on some guy at a donut shop or something?
Who cares? She's cute, petite.
Yeah.
She's talented. She can sing.
This is why I hate Americans
has
or something.
shitload
Didn't she
of
say
money.
that? What did she say? She said, this is why I hate America, or this is why I hate Americans.
See, you're looking at the negative, man.
Yeah.
He's looking at her for her looks.
Yeah, she's...
What?
yeah.
Man.
Get out of here, man.
They broke up, man. He proposed. He bought like $100,000 engagement ring.
Yeah.
He got it back.
Yeah, I would hope so.
But it's funny because like he even knows, like he would like make jokes about it.
Was
like,
it a mutual thing or what happened?
I don't know what happened. I guess maybe she's like, I don't know. She hasn't really talked about
Because
it.
she's dated a bunch of celebrities, right?
I know she dated that guy that died, that suicided himself. Mac Miller.
Oh, he was a DJ or something, right?
No, he was an actual singer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I'm old.
Nah, it's all right. I didn't know who it was till he died.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was like, oh, okay. But apparently he was huge, and at least in the new generation, and whatever. But, they got, he was dating her for only a month, and then,
Yeah.
he went crazy on it. They got tattoos.
Bleached his hair blonde.
He got his, the ring for her. He moved in with her.
Really?
They got a little pot-belly pig.
Oh, so there's a baby involved.
So now there's a baby involved. Look, and these are the tattoos he got.
Split Left fans totally shooketh. Ari and Pete, aka Grandson, were all about making their love permanent. The couple hadn't even gone public with their romance before getting matching clouds inked on their fingers. Grande had been using cloud and rain imagery heavily in
They
her
got cloud
promotion of her
tattoos on their
song,
fingers.
No Tears Left to Cry, and album Sweetener. Pete later got a bunny ear mask inked behind his ear in an apparent nod to Ariana's Dangerous Woman. The tat was later altered to a heart shape because
Isn't that
body
the
art
ultimate
loves
downfall of
and
somebody
revolving
getting
things.
tattoos of your
Around
loved one?
this time,
Or the
Davidson
girl that
also
you're in
reported
love
he
with?
got
That's
his
the
fiance's
ultimate
initials tattooed on his
voodoo
hand.
curse, right?
In yet another expression of their devotion to one another, the pair added matching reborn tats and followed those up with matching H2GKMO designs. H2GKMO meaning honest to God, knock me out. Days later, she debuted the word always in this Instagram pic,
Jesus Christ.
a tattoo that allegedly uses Pete's handwriting. They also each had the number 8418, which is, as stands of the couple know, Pete's dad's FDNY badge number. Along with the
Dude, they
words
treating their
"Live to
body like
Death"
sticky
on their
notes,
necks.
man. They're just writing shit all over their body.
Post-breakup remains to be seen.
Oh, man. Pete, now you got to go back and being depressed, and hopefully your comedy career takes off. But he's on SNL. He's good.
Yeah, he's good. Don't worry about Pete.
But he has 2 weeks off of SNL after the breakup.
Mm-hmm.
They're not on for 2 weeks.
So
he might kill himself. So he
no,
needs to be on suicide watch, man.
Yeah, no.
Or he might just get more pussy because, that's how it works.
Is it?
Yeah. You date a hot celebrity,
Mm-hmm.
you break up, and then you get the hot chicks that want to be celebrities because they know you're kind of weak right now.
You doing this based off all your experience dating
Duh.
hot celebrities?
Hell
Name
yeah.
one hot celebrity you dated.
I dated, let's see. Remember the girl from Golden Girls?
Which?
The old one. I dated Alf. Remember Alf? Where do these cats go, Kermit? Over there, honey.
You're so pathetic right now. But yeah, man, that's an unusual amount of tattoos, and they had only known each other a few weeks when they got engaged. I guess she had hosted SNL, and that's when he met her, and then they.
You ever thought
started
about
dating.
doing that?
Hosting SNL? It's on my
that
list.
too. Yeah, that's on my
Shit to
bucket
do.
list. No, I'm talking about getting tattoos. I know you
got a
don't have
tattoo.
any tattoos, but
I do have a tattoo.
But did you ever do it for a girl?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Have you ever ever crossed your head?
No.
No.
It
crossed my mind.
I thought about getting one for the boys before. But they're too big now. I always like those people who got the little handprints or little baby kids.
Oh, okay,
handprints
yeah.
and stuff like that. But now it just looked like I had some kid's hand on
Got
me.
the actual
That'd be
man
creepy,
hand.
But
I
you
thought
got any
about
tattoos?
Yeah, I do in my back, but I didn't think.
Where you got a tattoo?
I got tattoos of my dogs in the back.
Do you?
Yeah,
Where?
on my back.
Are they tramp stamps?
No, not above my butt crack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just up over here.
Really?
Yeah, when I was I was an idiot. I got it when I was 18, 19.
Really? Is it all your dogs you've ever had?
No, I used to have 2 dogs, and then I had Kiba, and I've been thinking about getting a tattoo of Kiba, but I was like, I don't know where I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then You know, then I thought about getting tattoos of my ex, and then I had tattoos with my girl that I got now, and it's always like cross. Mm-hmm. You know, you just walk past a tattoo shop, you're like, we should do it now.
Have you mentioned to your girl? Like,
we joke about it. We thought about it. We even walked by a tattoo place, and we walked in. We were like, this is gonna mess everything up, wouldn't it? So yeah, we're like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's not do it.
Nice. No, I didn't even let Baba's mama sign this lease because I don't want her name on anything.
I don't want nothing to do with your signature.
I don't want her name on a piece of paper, let alone my skin.
Well, I'm not saying the name. Would you do like a symbol? Like, would you like, let's say you guys like pizza. Would you do like a little pizza on your arm or anything?
See, that's a cop-out.
Is that a cop-out?
Yeah, because like you guys can end your relationship and your next girl.
I feel like that's a safe way to do it, though.
It is. It's like if you're so worried about not making a commitment, why do something that's going to be on you? I
wouldn't put the name, though. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do the name.
No.
I would do something like if we're into frogs, we'll get a frog tattoo.
Yeah, like I think Johnny Depp dated Winona Ryder for a while, and he had got Winona on his neck or his arm or something. See, that's
commitment on the neck.
And now it's changed to like wino.
Wino?
So now you're forced to drink wine even if you don't like it. You got to be like wino.
Did he do that? That's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, man. Tell me you haven't fallen down that rabbit hole of tattoo cover-ups or worse tattoos.
I seen tattoo removals, and they look nightmarish.
Really? I clickbait all day long when it's like bad tattoos. I'm like, let's see who fucked up worse than me today.
I like the ones that like have like the kid's face, and then they compare the kid's face photo to the actual tattoo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where they Photoshop it into the photo.
Yeah, oh, boy.
Man, you got to have some balls to let someone try to put a portrait on you. But more importantly, those tattoo artists, they got to have some balls to be like, yeah, I do portraits, and then put on some of the shit I've seen.
Yep.
There's one of a lion roaring that they put on a real lion, and the lion looks like he's on the spectrum.
Yeah, on the spectrum.
But what else did you have in the news? You had something else pulled up over there too.
Well, you brought this to my attention.
What's that?
I guess a new bill got passed in New York where you, as a parent, don't have to fill out whether your child is male or female. You can just put empty, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no, we were talking, like, last week, we were talking about this. Yeah, apparently in New York, and it's not just on the kid's birth certificate. You can now go in.
Right.
And if you don't...
feel like you're a man, or if you're a woman, you can just be like,
If you no longer, or you don't identify as male or female, you can now check this box, which is just X.
But if you have a penis...
you got something on it? Let's hear about it.
I mean, hold up.
Mayor de Blasio is set to sign a bill that adds a third gender category on birth certificates issued in the city. The new non-binary identity category, known as X, is for those who don't consider their gender to be male or female. A letter from a physician or an affidavit by a licensed healthcare provider will no longer be required. Residents can now submit their own affidavit requesting a change in gender
identification.
So I guess I don't know enough about it to know.
I don't know
what's that
too much
mean for everything. I mean, basically everything is based off your birth certificate, right?
Right.
So now when they go to the DMV, and that's a legal government issued piece of paper.
Right.
So now when you go to the DMV, what do you put on your driver's license? Do you put male, female? And the reason I ask that is when you get pulled up for DUI, and they got to take you to a jail. Does this now decide which jail you go to? Because if they can't identify you as male, female on there, what kind of lawsuit stems from they took me to a male prison, but I don't identify as male, or they took me to a female prison?
Yeah, how would that work? I know the Orange is the New Black touched that subject.
Did they really?
Yeah, they have.
Because they had the transgendered. She was going through transition, right? Like
she looks like a woman.
Had.
Right, she had the surgery.
She had the surgery.
She didn't have a penis in the show.
Right.
And she looked like a woman, but the whole show was like talking about how she wasn't getting hormone pills.
That actor, she really is a
transgender.
And when they had her, they had the part where, you know how they always show the back or the flashback sequence,
when
like how they ended up. Yeah. You know, that was actually, she has a twin brother.
That has a dick too. Jesus Christ. Or they removed his too.
No, he stayed male.
Okay, he stayed male.
So, but he played her before the operation on that show.
Oh, really?
I'd read that. Yeah, that was
I didn't know that.
But yeah, I guess it's just kind of confusing. Like now, you know, because that's like I said, when I'd like to find out what the legality of all of it is now.
You know, like it's funny because in MMA world, like there's a big uproar right now because, and it happened in wrestling too, that a transgender boy, well, how the hell do you say this?
It was a boy who became a girl.
And he
she
entered
is destroying people.
And and it is, of course, because, and I get it, like you're like, well, women could do the same thing as men, but like on a physical aspect, a man's body and a woman's body built totally different. There's a reason why there's workouts for women and there's workouts for men, and it separates us a little bit as far as, and the upper body strength alone on that guy is destroying these girls, and they're like, oh, but she's.
So I guess the only solution is make all sports, professional and amateur, now co-ed, and just whoever does the best at it gets a spot on the team.
No.
Why not?
No, it just doesn't work.
Why won't that work? Because if we're really going towards the everybody
on
is
a
equal
professional level,
yeah, everybody is equal mentality.
Okay.
And you got guys who want to be girls and girls who want to be guys. And it's not fair to the girls to have a guy who switched to being a girl with the upper body strength. So now I think the only thing to do is make everything co-ed. And now the strongest of the strongest, if it happens to be all men.
I get it. Like, I train some tough women.
Oh, yeah. Who's that one
Hannah,
little one? Oh.
And Hannah destroys.
Goldie or whatever.
She destroys guys.
Yeah.
Left and right.
Yeah.
Whoops the shit out of them.
Uh-huh.
But I wouldn't want to see her dealing with like the bullshit of like dealing with
only having to fight guys because
right, because it's like, what the fuck is going, like, you know what I mean, like that's the whole competition level of, so I don't know, I'm not
so
for
what's
it.
the solution, Kerm? Because that's what we're here to decide.
Stop chopping off your dicks. No, I don't know. I don't know. This is still new. I think for all of I think like when like your kids are gonna have a better understanding than we are. This is all like kind of like taboo for us still.
I just feel like we've run out of things. I feel like we've run out of things. Like I feel like, you know, for a while it was a long time. It's like, can we just as America start treating African Americans as equals?
Right.
Like, America went through that whole thing, and then it was like, okay, fine, African Americans are equals. Blah blah blah. And there's still some people pissed about that. But then it's like, you know, hey, can we let, you know, gay people not be stoned in the streets? Well, we'll get back to you on that one. And that's like, fine, we won't stone them in the streets anymore. Okay. Well, is it okay that if a man and a man are living together, can one man put the other man on his insurance policy at work? No, that's preposterous. That's for married people. Okay. Years later. Hey, is it cool if we just let them get married? Would that be all right with everybody? Well, what's next if we let people who love each other get married and they both have penises or vaginas? Oh, people are going to marry their dogs.
Touching tips.
Yeah. And then it's like, we finally got to a place where, and it's still not perfect, but at least like you were saying about my kids' generation, at least our generation is going, yeah, if you love each other, go ahead, get married. It's fine.
Right.
You know, if you don't accept that, that's fine. You don't have to have that as part of your life. The same way two gay guys don't have to be happy that two straight people got married if they don't want to. You know, that's not part of their life. That's not part of their... When I think about daily, like how many people are up in other people's business, and then I think about the people I interact with on a daily basis, no one matters to me that much. You know? Like, I got my family and my less than a handful of people I consider friends, you know? And then I got the people I go do the shows for, you know? But at the end of the day, how come people are making it like, I got to do this to save the entire country? The country doesn't fucking care about you. Stop caring about what the way the country should be or the way the world should be. Oh, if I don't do it. Yeah, if you're not yelling from the back of your truck wearing a Klan hood, nothing's going to change. It's just frustrating. But like what you were saying, it's like, yeah, the next generation, of course, you're going to, you know, there's going to be 3 generations from now being like, I can't believe those assholes had a problem just calling people they when they wanted to be called they, you know? I don't like calling people they because it makes me sound like I have horrible grammar. Like, I go to a restaurant, I'm like, just 2? Oh, they should be here in a minute. They seat me at a table for 4. Then one other person shows up and they're like, dude, we gave you a 4-top. You got one other person here. I'm like, I told you they were coming.
I identify myself as a amphibian. And
really?
Yes, that's right.
So you're just water and land?
That's right.
Okay.
I just want to let everyone know that.
All right.
So I do not identify myself as a human anymore.
That's right. So don't come looking to me for those human taxes.
No, not at all. I identify myself as an amphibian.
I'm not going to pay that DMV fee because only humans drive cars, and I am an amphibian.
That's right. Hawk! No, okay.
Kermit the Frog. It makes sense. You can even play that angle.
I can play that angle.
You're like, why do you think I'm named Kermit? Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever, man. It's one of those subjects where you can't, like, you got to be careful when you say something and then people, like, write you hate mail or.
Nobody listens.
That's true. Someone will say something.
About what?
I don't know. No one has called me out yet on my Asian impersonation, so we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. And, you know, I also think if I did have anyone in my circle that was like, you know, Mike, you always call me him or her, and I really just want to be they. I think, you know, if you went at me and explained to me that, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, no problem, they, you know. But you never see that. You always see, I need to be referred to, and I don't care. Like, if I called you him and you started bitching me out, I'd be like, you know, I have no want to make you happy now. Now I'm just going to say it to aggravate you.
I didn't even think, that wouldn't even cross my mind to get me upset. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Why don't you pick a name or, you know, pick a sex? Like, I'm not even telling you can't be a girl or a guy. Just let me address you as one of the genders I'm familiar with.
But if the baby is a penis, just say male and let him decide. Or if he has a vagina, a vagina, just female. I don't know why.
Because that's how we came up.
Yes, this doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm gonna check nothing. What do you mean nothing? It's a male or female, unless it has both.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Was that quote back in the day? Chicks with dicks. Yeah.
Yep.
Do they have both?
What?
Do kids are
hermaphrodites?
Yeah, that's what it was. Hermaphrodites.
Yeah,
that's a real word, right?
No, I just made it up.
Just making sure.
It's a real fucking word, dude.
I'm just making sure.
There are people who possess both male and female genitalia.
So they can go fuck themselves.
Pretty pleased with yourself?
A little bit. Your face is just great. I like how we hit we can't do politics because we hit a hard standstill of like what to do.
This isn't really politics though, is it?
Kind of.
It is.
Kind of.
Really?
Yeah. A little bit.
Well, yeah, I just, as far as it comes to the birth certificate thing and everything else, you know. Yeah, because that's official. And I think I didn't see it in that one you played, but I saw one guy who had been, I think it was, who was the mayor? De Blasio. I think he had said, he's like, because it's not the government's job to tell you your gender. It's your job to tell the government what your gender is.
Oh,
and I'm like,
boy.
Yeah, but I mean.
But we're going to get out of this. We got to get out of this topic.
Why?
Because it's getting uncomfortable.
For you?
Yeah.
Because you just told hermaphrodites to go fuck themselves?
Oh, that still stands, but still.
Yeah. You just, I think you've been, I think you got a little bit of old man in you. You're like, if it has a penis, it's a male. If it has a vagina, it's a female. Like, I hear some 80-year-old redneck in the background.
That's a Hispanic.
But at the same time, it's like when your whole life you were taught that this is what it is.
Right.
It was kind of like I never accepted that Pluto stopped being a planet. You know, I'm like, I spent my whole life learning Pluto was a planet.
Well, it's a planet again.
It is. And see, it's because I stood by it.
Okay, you stood by it?
I stood by Pluto.
Just I was like, the Earth is flat.
I didn't even, the Earth is not flat.
I'm not fucking with you. I just want to see if you were with me.
I would love to sit down with a flat earther real quick.
I met two.
Really?
And like, I thought you were fucking with me and they weren't.
They're just full on.
Full on.
Do they go door to door like Jehovah's?
I was like, dude, look, I'm gonna Google this. Boom, look. Like, who's the asshole drawing this? Like, there's no one. This is an actual photo, man.
Right.
Nah, man. I'm like, all right, dude.
Oh, I gotta find it. There was some tweet that the Flat Earth Society actually put on Twitter, and it was something in like the tweet itself. Where is it? You talk for a minute. I'm gonna figure out.
You talk for a minute as you look up something about flat Earth.
Yeah.
I think one of the guys' argument, if I'm trying to remember, he said, and it was so stupid. He's like, if the Earth was round, why wouldn't a basketball just continue roll? You know what I'm saying? Like the basketball's on the floor, it should just roll because we're on a circle, so or a sphere. So in his head, that's why the Earth is flat. That was one of his arguments to me, and I just like my mind was like, man, I know I'm stupid, but that's the stupidest shit I heard all year. Like, dude, what the? And he was a stand-up comedian. Well, okay, bucket list comedian. So
there's a couple of good ones. This one was Elon Musk. You know Elon Musk?
Yeah.
He
Our
wrote,
savior.
He wrote, "Why is there no flat Mars society?" And Flat Earth Society wrote back, "Hi, Elon or Ellen. Thanks for the question. Unlike the Earth, Mars has been observed to be round. We hope you have a fantastic day."
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's what they wrote back.
All right.
Yeah, I can't find the one I wanted to find. I'll find you next week. Oh, here we go.
Great
Here we
research.
go. No. Here it is right here. This is from the Flat Earth Society. The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe.
That was their rebuttal to that?
No, this isn't the rebuttal to that. This was a tweet they put. The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. Now think about that.
Oh, they just said globe. What a jackass. what? Dude, what an idiot. Is that from like their actual official Twitter?
Yep.
And they did that? That was like just somebody like just like another idiot.
Yep.
Like because they have an official Twitter page.
So the Flat Earth Society wrote, "The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe," and someone from SciTech Universe says, "Say that again, but slowly."
Oh my gosh. These freaking people.
Oh, you on board with any conspiracy theories? Do
Do
you think we went to the moon?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
100%.
Sheep.
What do you mean sheep? We went to the moon.
No, we didn't.
What do you mean no we didn't?
How come we haven't been back?
Because there's no point. There's nothing there.
What do you mean?
We did all the research we can for the moon.
Did we?
Yes.
Did we? What year did we go to the moon?
You really think that Neil Armstrong lied all that bullshit that just did on a stage?
You think your government wouldn't lie to you? They can't even decide who's male or female.
Government, but I'm just saying, you think NASA will waste their time with all this money?
Dude, we were in the Cold War. We were in a rush to get someone up there to prove that we could. Russia had already put up a satellite. They were showing us up in the space war.
You don't think we went to the moon?
Nope.
Really?
Not for a second.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
You know there's more people than Neil Armstrong that went to the moon. I don't know the name.
Allegedly.
Dude, there's photo proof of it.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Any 8-year-old with Photoshop could do better photos than the photo proof we have from the moon
they have decent
landing.
photos, man.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Dude, there's nothing they can show us.
What are you
That would make me
talking
think.
about?
Look, all it would take to prove to me that we went to the moon is going to the moon.
Boy, oh boy.
I can't believe you're
Dude.
so gullible. I thought you
I'm
were
not
more
gullible,
intelligent than
man.
this.
It's freaking. You're saying that's all fake?
Yep.
All that's fake?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Yep. Soundstage.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Dude, it makes so much more sense that we didn't go to the moon than we did.
There's a photo of somebody recording it in their living room.
See? And that was one you were showing me. You're like, you don't believe this is on the moon?
First off, that's Photoshop, you son of a bitch. There's another one with a Nazi. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's saluting it. But now we're going into the photo. Like I went down the rabbit hole of like conspiracy
Some of these photos
theory.
are so good.
Yeah, and douchebags. All right.
Yep.
Whatever.
Didn't happen.
Look, and I know Matt Damon went to Mars. So
It's just, no.
what do you mean no? I saw it. There's a movie on it. It's a real life. And he ate potatoes.
You disappoint me so much.
What are you talking about? It's documented. Did you see Gravity?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't make it to the moon. They got screwed. But still.
Yeah. George Clooney was like, well, see you later.
He was
I'm
all
bungee jumping.
Yeah. Yeah, he got out quick.
Yeah. No, dude. There's just so many.
What else? You don't believe in aliens?
Oh, I believe in aliens.
Do you?
100%.
I don't believe in it.
Yeah. I don't think of them as aliens. I think of them as life forms from other parts.
Don't believe it.
How egotistical do you have to...
Royce. Sorry.
How egotistical do you have to be that in this whole, not just our galaxy, but our universe, we're the only life? How can you believe that?
I feel like if the aliens, they would have did something by now.
They did.
What?
You ever see the pyramids?
That's fake news.
Nah, man.
We built that.
Nope.
We did that.
Well, we did under the direction.
No.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
No, man.
Sure.
It's architect.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the pyramids and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in aliens, so I don't care.
Well, there are.
I like aliens. I like watching movies about aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching that kind of stuff. I don't believe there's aliens.
Yeah. Do you think ants look at us as like aliens?
Yes, that's why I stomp the shit out of them when I see them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So there's whole insect races who like tell the one day this thing came from above and took out all our house at once. No, that would never happen. You know, unexplained stuff.
What else do you believe in? You freaking weirdo.
I don't believe we went to the moon.
Okay.
I do believe in aliens.
Okay.
I don't believe in ghosts.
What about Bigfoot?
Bigfoot? Nah.
Loch Ness Monster?
Nah. They would have found Loch Ness, man.
You don't believe in ghosts?
How could Loch Ness hide? They went out there with boats and
the Loch Ness Monster
sonars
is
and everything
garbage.
else.
That's
and
pure garbage.
Yeah.
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 What about Dracula?
Dracula? Well, there was a guy.
No, that's just
Vlad the Impaler or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
that's an actual psycho. There's a difference.
Yeah. What was his story? He was like a prince or a king, and he actually just tortured the shit out of his people, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, yeah, but no, I don't believe in Dracula.
All right.
What about you?
I don't believe in none of that crap.
No.
No.
But you believe we went to the moon?
I believe in chupacabras and then we landed on the moon. That's it. Why are you so shocked about the moon landing?
I'm not shocked. I'm just shocked that you believe we went there.
I do.
Because at any point, NASA could have been like, "Oh, you guys don't believe us? Well, we'll go back again."
I gotta talk to one of my conspiracy people.
You're telling me that back in when did the moon landing happen? It was the end of the 60s.
69.
End of the 60s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, pull that up.
1969.
1969, right? Because JFK had said, "We will put a man on the moon by the end of this decade."
Era, we'll put a man on the moon. Era.
Yeah.
And then we'll drill into my sister's head because she's retarded.
Yeah. So within
1959.
So the beginning of this. Yeah.
First human-made resurface of the moon was Lunar 2 mission, September 13, 1959.
Exactly.
Wait. Oh no, that was the first man object. Oh, first human-made object to reach the surface of the moon from the Soviets was 89 or 59.
Okay.
Launch date was 69.
Mm-hmm.
Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins,
Right.
Edwin Buzz Aldrin.
And that was 1969, right?
Yup.
Okay.
The mission took 8 days, 3 hours, 18
And
minutes.
how come the Soviets, who have matched us on everything we've done in space, right? And they actually had the first, satellite and everything else, right?
Okay.
They had Sputnik, right?
Sputnik. The
And
dog?
No, it was a unmanned satellite.
Or the
first
monkey
time.
that they sent off to space?
Yeah. So how come you think no one else has gone to be like the second person to the moon if the moon was such a great accomplishment?
Dude, there has been.
Because they didn't even have the technology back then to do it successfully. And they still haven't figured out how to do it.
Apollo 11 was the first main. Yeah, man. See?
Mm-hmm.
6.
Just because there's stuff that's man-made on the moon doesn't mean we've figured out how to land on the moon and get ourselves off it.
If it's on Wikipedia,
I put it there.
I put it there. And there's a lot of failures. Holy shit. A lot of failure attempts.
From other countries?
From like just like not making it.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Look, this person made it back in 65. There's no way they had a technology for that. They didn't even have an iPhone.
In 60. Someone made it
Yeah,
to the moon?
supposedly.
A human?
Oh no, this is this is a satellite.
I was going to say, because I thought
Satellite.
it was all USA 69, the only team to get there, right?
Oh man, you're gonna make me go down the rabbit hole of finding out if we land on the damn moon or not.
Let me save you the time. We didn't.
Everything I know is a lie.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I was taught in school, so I'm gonna believe it.
Phew.
I also got taught in school that Columbus was a good man.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy belated Columbus Day or Indigenous People Day, whatever you
Dude,
celebrate.
wow, what a bullshit! I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Firehouse Cultural Center this Friday, October 19th. I'm going to be performing there with Mr. Ken Miller in Ruskin, Florida. And then Saturday, I'm going to be at Natty's Southern Seafood Boil in downtown Kissimmee. You want to come out to a guest spot?
You going to have fish fry?
I don't know. I've never been there. I do like downtown Kissimmee, though.
When is that?
That's Saturday night.
Saturday night? This Saturday night, boy?
This Saturday night.
Oh, I tell you what, boy. I might go out there and have a little fish fry, a little couple.
Should be a good show. You got Charlie Bowie, Kevin White, me.
That's 3 white boys and a Spanish boy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to love your Spanish
They
jokes
love
down there.
me, boy. Fish fried it up.
Oh, you got nothing else going on this week, right?
Yeah.
You got any DJ? You got any quinceañeras this week? What's
That's
going on?
next week. Next week I got a busy week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this week you're looking right at it.
Just sitting
Nothing.
here.
Staring at the wall.
You're going to spend the weekend trying to prove to me that we went to the moon?
I kind of am. I like when you leave, I'm gonna look up a couple things.
Yeah. What are you
Right.
going to look up?
I don't know. I'm just gonna Wikipedia the shit out of it.
Well, let's just, I'll tell you what.
We're
Let's
wasting time on
Let's
this.
just
I don't
ask.
want to do this.
I'll
now.
ask Google real quick. Did we go to the moon?
Is that a Google phone?
Hey, Siri.
No, Siri's garbage.
It's Google's sister.
No, Siri's garbage. I hate her.
Did we go to the moon?
She didn't say shit
She's not responding.
because she's a cunt.
She's got to run it through the government
I
sites.
don't like Siri. I like Google. Google Play. They talk to you.
Hey, Siri. Did we go to the moon?
I like how your phone doesn't respond.
Here's what I found on the web for Did We
See,
Go.
she makes you read. So Apple's a garbage when it comes. Google actually talks back to you.
This one does. I just have it set not to talk.
That's an Apple phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't talk. You can't set it to talk.
Siri talks to me.
No, yeah, but not when it comes to looking up research and stuff.
Okay.
She's garbage.
All right. So I guess we'll pick this up next week when
Yeah.
you're correct and you're like, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. We did not go to the moon.
I believe we went to the moon.
Really?
We put a man on the moon.
Do you know what that song's about?
About Jim
If
Carrey.
you believe
If you believe.
we put a man on the
we put
moon.
a
It's
man
basically
on the moon.
saying you're a sucker.
No, it's not. It's talking about being a man on the moon.
If you believe we put a man on the moon.
Yeah.
It's basically going,
Yeah. It's talking about being a man on the moon. I don't know the lyrics to this. This is more of a white up your alley.
R.E.M., Michael Stipe.
I didn't even know the guy's name till now. Hey, I only know the lyric part. I don't.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Let's see. Fast forward this.
Here it comes. Hey, baby.
I think we should end the show on this.
Okay.
If you believe, and I do. I really do, REM. All right, well, that's our episode 38. Obligatory podcast with Kermit and Myke. You can always catch us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Podbean. If you want to see us, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. And with that said, we'll see you for episode 39. Okay. And with that said, I'll see you guys later. Good night.